Hello everybody, or should I say buongiorno, because today we're going to be creating some passport cards, and it is inspired by one of my kits called Passport to Paris. So I thought I would get in the mood here and put on my little beret because we're going to be making a Passport to Paris. So before I jump into our project today, I wanted to do a couple of, I guess, a public service announcement. So I was watching scrapbook.com, and they were having a promotion today, and you guys might have seen it, but I wanted to definitely share it with you. If any of you have been wanting to get the Magic Mat, they're having a bundle of 2 for $9.99 today. So I jumped on that and I ordered mine. I put a link in my description box over on my YouTube. So if you are going to take advantage of this, click the link because that does help my affiliate sales. But it's a great deal. So if you've been wanting to get that Magic Mat, this is a good time to do that. So, like I said, today we're going to be doing Passport to Paris. And as I was cutting the paper and getting ready for everything, I decided to put together some kits. So this is going to be a physical kit, and it is going to be everything that you need to create this card we're going to be creating today. So I think I'll probably put about 5 kits together. It's already linked if you guys want to go ahead and jump on getting one of these kits, and it's going to have lots of fun ephemera, and I'm going to stick in some extras. I'll stick in some of my vintage items as well, some of my vintage ephemera. So if you guys want to take advantage of this kit, this is going to be an opportunity for you to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. So over the last couple of days, what I've been doing for you guys is I've been sharing some of my vintage ephemera. So I thought I would go ahead and just keep doing that since we've been doing it the last couple of days. It's not often that I get to share with you some of my stuff, some of my vintage stuff that I have. Hi Donna, welcome to the live today. So I collect vintage ephemera, and you guys are aware of that. So I wanted to share with you some of the inspiration I get from my kits. And my Passport to Paris kit has come from some of my vintage Paris, French ephemera. But yeah, I get ephemera all over the place, right? I get it on eBay, I get it from Instagram sales. And I like to collect old invoices because if you've never seen some of the old invoices, they're gorgeous. I mean, they have such great graphics. This particular one is from 1914. It's from Beacon Shoes. And as you can see, it just has some wonderful graphics. And I have invoices. I have receipts. I just have lots of vintage ephemera that I create with. And some of this ephemera, like I said, just goes way back. I have, this one's 1914, and I think I have some as early as the 1800s. So, like my dad, thanks Donna. I thought I would go Paris today. So since we're doing a Passport to Paris, I thought I'd get into the theme. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you that a lot of the stuff that you do see in my kits is from authentic vintage ephemera. So I've got a bunch of it. I mean, this is just a small portion of it right here. I've got 2 manila folders full of ephemera. Some of it is already scanned into kits. Some of it is not. Some of it has never been used. So if you do like working with vintage items, then definitely check out the shop because I have some great items in there. And sometimes I do sell my authentic vintage stuff as well. Not all of it, because I love this stuff, you guys. But if I have duplicates, like for instance here, you can see I have some duplicates here. If I have duplicates of a lot that I might pick up, then sometimes I will share it. But I just wanted to give you a quick insight into what I get my inspiration from. I'm pushing up my sleeves here because we're getting ready to craft, so you know, got to get ready for it. But yeah, so some of this stuff that you see, where you see like, you know, vintage ephemera, I scan it and then I size it down so we can use it in our kits. So yeah, I love collecting vintage stuff. I know I've shared a little bit with you guys this week, but boy, it's just a small collection of what I actually have. All right, so let's get down to business. We are going to create a Parisian passport card. I call this Passport to Paris, Passport to Love. Lots of names you can use for this, but it's a really fun design. And like I said, I cut out enough to create 5 kits. So if you are interested in getting one of these kits, it is over in the shop. I have it linked in the description box below, so you can grab one if you want to. So let me go ahead and walk you through this before we get started. So this is a 3-page card, and the tie is optional. I've created several of these passport cards. Sometimes I do the tie, sometimes I don't. You can vary it. And then, oh, excuse me. And then on this particular one, it has some stickers that I added as well. You open it up, and then it just has room to add all your awesome ephemera. So it's definitely a layered card, you guys, where you can add all sorts of fun ephemera. And not only can you use the ephemera that is in the kit, but you can use some of your own ephemera. So for instance, you know, if you have metal elements, if you have stickers, you can add those as well. So I see Wendy just joined. Hello, Wendy. Pam, I think Pam just left a message earlier that she had a doctor's appointment, so she was going to miss this. So she'll have to catch us on the replay. But yeah, so this is page 2, and then this is page 3 again, where I just added more ephemera, and then it has a little pocket. So this card is great for gift cards, because you can just tuck the little gift card right in here. You can tuck a little note if you wanted to write something. So it's very versatile, and they're a lot of fun to make. And once you kind of get the lay of the design, you can do it in all sorts of different themes. So this is, you know, a Parisian theme, but you can do it in all sorts of themes. And if you check some of my videos, you'll see that I've created lots of these in different themes. So we're going to go ahead and put the base together. And then, I don't know if you can see, I have lots of tidbits on my desk still from the lives I've been doing. So the kit, for the most part, let me share with you what the kit's going to look like. So this is the base of the kit. You're going to get enough to make the passport card, and then you're going to get the designer paper. So this is the designer paper that's going to be in every kit. So it has like a French poodle, and then it has these sunglasses. You're going to get the little Eiffel Tower, which I cut with my scanning cut. You're going to get some vintage items as well, so I'm going to stick some vintage items in there. The pink and black polka dot, and then you're going to get some of these 4 pockets. And then I'm just going to stick ephemera in there. So you're going to get a variety of different types of ephemera. It's all going to be Parisian themed, of course, but I might stick in some other paper as well, because honestly, I've got a lot on my desk from playing. So I think I'm just going to load the kit up and clean off some of my desk. But that's the base of the card that you're going to get. It's all the same designer paper, but the ephemera pieces might be a little different. And if I get a wild hair, I might even stick in one of these so you guys can play with that as well. So yeah, it's a great little kit. Like I said, I'm putting 5 of them together. And those are the kind of things that help support my channel. along with the affiliate links. So, you know, I don't certainly want to charge for my videos, of course, but it's just a way for me to continue to buy the product and be able to give you good recent content. So here is one of the ephemera sheets that you're going to definitely get. You all will get this in your pack plus extras, because this has the passport book image, and then it has the Eiffel Tower, the Paris ticket, and then some fun things as well. So, and then of course I think I'm going to also, well, not I think, I know, I'm going to also include some of these Parisian paper dolls. So I've got these here that I'll include. I'll include some of these fun little tickets. Okay, I just kind of stuffed this pocket with all this ephemera. And then this is that cute little Paris lady. She's cute. So I'll include the dolls for sure. And then, like I said, just a variety of ephemera pieces. All right, so let's get down to business, people. So the base of the card it measures 5 by 4.5, so it will easily fit into an A2 envelope. If you put the ribbon, it might be a little tough, depending on, you know, how thick your envelope is. So just kind of keep that in mind. And let's see, I want to make sure I don't go off screen here. All right. So in the kit, you're going to get paper to be able to create your cards, and then you're going to have to score it. So let me show you where my score lines are. Hi Cordelia, thanks for joining. All right, so your first score line is going to be at 2 3/4. All right, and when you get this, it's not going to have the piece cut out yet. So after you score it at 2 3/4, then you're going to want to flip it around and then score at 3. Well, it's about 3 3/4, I guess, is where you're going to score it. And just score to your score line, because you're going to want to cut this out, because ultimately you're going to want to end up with a piece that looks like this. Okay? And then for your second score, which is this piece here, you're going to score it at the 1/2 inch mark. Rainbow Obsidian, hello. I'm glad that you can join us. Yeah, I've been going live all week, as I've been sharing with you. I'm on vacation this week, so I've been taking advantage of my vacation and playing. I go back to work next week, so I won't be doing the lives every day, but it's been fun. I've had a good time. All right, so once you have your score lines, I like to round my corners. It's certainly not required, but I like the look of it, so I typically will do that first. And I'm using this crocodile. I love it. I'm so glad that I did the investment with it. All right, so now I've rounded my corners. And as you can see, I left this one square. I didn't round that one, and I didn't round this one down here. Sending love from Canada. We'll catch more of your lives then. Awesome. Yep, I'm going to be going live tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's Friday. I don't know if I'm going to do the weekend yet, because my husband isn't working. I'm also off on Monday. But I was thinking about maybe doing something on New Year's Day. Maybe having a craftathon. I don't know. We'll see. If I do, I'll post it in the next day or so. I guess I better, right? Because New Year's Day is Sunday. All right. So in the kit, everything is cut for you. Excuse me. I gotta fix my Parisian hat there. Okay. So you're also gonna get the little Eiffel Towers as well. So it's a very easy kit to put together, you guys. So you're gonna get enough for the front and the back, and then your middle piece here is enough for your front and your back. And then, of course, your back piece, you'll get enough for that as well. So let's go ahead and put the back piece on. And taking into consideration my rounded corners here, yeah, I thought maybe do like a craft-a-thon. Maybe just turn the camera on and craft for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. That might be kind of fun, right? I don't know what everybody's doing on New Year's. We don't go out on New Year's Eve anymore. We stay in. So maybe I'll think about it. I'm going to kind of see what I'm going to do. But yeah, maybe I'll do like a craft-a-thon where everybody can just join in and craft together. That might be kind of fun. All right. So, you like my polka dot paper? Yeah, I think it's kind of Parisian looking, right? So, I decided to go ahead and use that. All right, so So Cordelia says, I'm at work, but everyone left but me and one other person. So I'm sitting in my office watching Monica. That sounds good to me. Okay, so we also want to put a little pocket. Ordinarily, I put that on first, but I'm chit-chatting, so I'm not paying attention. All right, so let's go ahead and put our pocket down. Now remember, on the pocket, you just want to put glue on the left, bottom, and right side. I've had fun this week doing the lives. It's been kind of nice to just do my own thing. And my preparation, I just do in the morning. Like I was going to originally do just some ephemera pieces. I was going to do some designs with this. Maybe we'll incorporate it. But then I decided, you know what inspired me is I've been binge watching Netflix, you guys. I admit it. And I've been watching Emily in Paris. So I thought, ooh, why don't I do my Parisian passport card? That's kind of a Valentine's Day card, right? So yeah, I'm watching the second season of Emily in Paris. So I'm getting my French on with my little hat as we make our passport card. All right, so, and see, I've already messed up, you guys, because I'm talking. Okay, so let me pull that up. I love wet adhesive because it gives you forgiveness time. Okay, the first thing you want to do, we're backing up here because I'm chit-chatting and I'm not paying attention. Okay, so you want to attach your page first. All right, so do that first before you put on your backing. Yeah, I love this design because you can do it for all themes. All right, so let me just concentrate here a second. All right. Okay, so no big deal, right? I went ahead and just lifted that up and then I recovered this. And there we go. So there's the back side of the card. If you want this to be a little bit smaller, you know, where you have more of this showing, you can definitely cut it down. You'll have the parts in your kit to kind of go whichever direction you want to go. But this, for the most part, is your base. All right, so we've got our pocket here that we'll be able to stick in our ephemera pieces. And then we have to decide, I like to do the back and then the front first because that kind of dictates your theme. So you're going to have a choice of these cherry ones, the little French poodles, or the sunglasses. So each kit will have a variety. And then you have roses on the back too. So I want my front to be like the little animals, and then I'm going to put my Eiffel Tower here. All right, how's my hat? Okay, so Rainbow Obsidian says, this is the first time in months that I have enjoyed a crafting video. I'm struggling with grieving a loss of loved ones, so thank you for these videos. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to just not think, especially when there's a lot going on in your life, right? I mean, crafting is a great outlet. Kind of takes you away from everything going on. Okay, so before we put this, we have to decide if we're going to put a tie. Now, I'm not going to put a tie. I had this sitting on my desk. This is like an old for a filing, and I'm going to use this because it was sitting on my desk, and I'm trying to use up everything on my desk. And I wanted to show you that there's a lot of directions you can go. You know, you can do a tie, you can do a clip, you can do nothing at all. You know, it's very versatile, so you can modify it as you want to. And then I'm going to leave that open so I can put something in here. So I think I got these at a thrift store, and I know you guys know that I thrift. So, but I thought that was perfect size. And then when I put this on, it will cover it. So that's the way I'm going with this one. All right, so let's go ahead and put the front on. Trying to line this up and make sure it's even. All right, and then the middle portion, so we've got the polka dots in the back, we've got the little French poodles in the front, and then for me, I'm going to put the sunglasses in the middle. You could certainly go the rose. All of this paper coordinates, but I'm gonna go with the sunglasses. So as I said in the beginning, I don't know if everybody heard, I do have 5 of these kits over in the shop. I hand put together these kits, so I cut out all the paper. I personally add all the ephemera. So I don't mass produce my kits. You know, I make a few, and then when they're gone, they're gone. Because I just, you know, I don't have a production company or anything like that. So, you know, when I'm cutting out my paper, and I have extra, I know people like to sometimes be able to copy your videos. So I have 5 kits available in the shop. So once they're gone, they're gone. All right, so I've got the poodles here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do the cherries here. But I'm going to cover that for the most part. So I have some of my ephemera. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet. I might just put, that might be too big. Maybe I'll trim that down. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But I might actually put this. So that's why I'm not too concerned about the picture on the inside. So let me just cut this real quick. Now on this one, I did the same thing. I put that on the inside. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this. All right. My desk is such a mess. Whew. I'm going to have to do some major cleanup before I go back to work. I work from home, and my work area is actually over here on my right. But right now, all of my work stuff is kind of shoved up, but I'm gonna have to get reorganized when I go back to work. All right. Yeah, the crafting community is a great support system. Absolutely. You know, like I said, I I work in a technical job, so I like, oh, that's upside down. I like that I can kind of escape from that with my crafting. All right. Okay, so now we have the front and the back. I'm wondering if I should have put that the other way. Let's see. Is it still loose enough? Yep. I think I want it to go this way. I'm telling you, liquid glue is very forgiving. All right. And of course, that has to be up too. All right. Yeah, this is kind of curved down, so I wanted it to be curved down as well. So had to make a minor adjustment there. This was just something sitting on my desk that I wanted to use. I don't know if I have any more to stick in the actual kit, but if I do, maybe I'll stick some in there. All right, so that's better. I think that's better. All right. All right. Okay. So now that we have the front and the back of that, I might put like a little tab or something in there. We can put a sentiment there. We still need to decorate the back of this. So since we did the glosses here, I'm going to go ahead and do the roses on this side. All right. So what is everybody up to today? Anything exciting? I have to go give blood after this live, which kind of stinks. But that's what I'll be doing after I craft. I figure since I was off this week, it'd be a good time to go get it taken care of. All right, so now we've got everything covered. Now you can put paper on the back as well. You don't have to. On this particular one, you see the paper, but that's because I didn't have the black base. You're watching me craft. Okay, that's fair. But yeah, when I do the black card base, I don't typically put anything in the back. I mean, you certainly can, but I don't. All right, so for the front, my hat's falling down. I gotta look good when I'm crafting as well with my hat. Okay, so for the front, we definitely want to use our passports book. All right, so let me just trim that off. And we're gonna need to do working today, off tomorrow. Oh, well, at least you have off tomorrow. Today's almost over, so Cordelia, you're almost done. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fussy cut this. And this is the kind of stuff typically I like to prepare before I get on camera, but I didn't want to be late to the stream. You know, I have all morning, but oh, my husband's home. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. I didn't want to get interrupted. So yeah, ordinarily I try to have all this prepared before I get on camera, but like I said, I've been binge watching Emily in Paris, so that's what I was doing earlier. So that's why I have my little hat, that's my make do beret, because we're in the We're in a Parisian theme today. All right, so I've got this cut out. I want to go ahead and add some distress ink. So the nice thing about fussy cutting is, you know, you can always add some distress ink to the edges just to get rid of some of that white if you fussy cut and you leave a white border. So that's what I'm doing here. All right. And Cordelia, I hear you got a scan and cut. Is that what, did I hear correctly? So, let's see. So yeah, I know for Christmas people have been sharing what they got, and I thought Cordelia said that she got a scan and cut. I could be wrong, but I thought that's what I heard. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this here. Keep it in mind, it is gonna kind of go over the side, so we don't want to put glue too far on the side. All right. So looks like Cordelia is going to be doing a road trip, it looks like. If only, right? Okay, I'm just trying to straighten that up. All right, so I've got my passport on the front here. I have it hanging over. If you want to straighten it, I think I'll straighten it actually. You can straighten it as well. And then I want to put my Eiffel Tower. Now this I cut out with my scan and cut. So it will also be in the kit. And I think I'm going to put it right in the middle. And I do want to use one of those Parisian ladies, I think, in the front. I think that would be kind of fun. Maybe not in the front because I don't want to cover up my passport card. But yeah, I mean, if you don't, there's so many ways you can decorate the front, you guys. And that's what I love about this design is you can create the base and then decorate it like you want, you know, decorate it different ways. All right, and keep in mind some of your ephemera pieces, your die cuts might actually go to the next page, so just be aware of that so you don't put glue and it sticks to the next page. Yeah, the template is great. I've been making these passport cards for years, and I have some kits in the shop that already have all the paper cut out as well. I know not everybody does digital, and that's why I decided to put together some of the physical kits. All right, so we'll leave that like that for now. Now the next page, I said I wanted to do the Eiffel Tower, so let's go ahead and cut that down. Okay, so what I would recommend is if you are going to print out the digitals, cut out everything, you know, ahead of time, so that way you have it ready to go. Like I said, I was binge watching my Emily in Paris, so I didn't get everything cut out. So and a lot of my kits work to create this design, because that's kind of how I started creating my digital kits. Is, you know, I would create these cards and sell them in my shop, and I wanted to be able to create it over and over again. So that's why I started creating digital images. So a lot of my kits work well to create this design. Okay, so there's my Paris. So for this one, these little Parisian ladies work well. So I think I might just add some ephemera here. We've got another spammer. Boy, don't they just love to just jump in your videos? Find something better to do. All right, so yeah, so we'll layer some ephemera here. 70 degrees, no snow. We had snow here yesterday, still a little bit on the floor, not much, but some. All right, I had my distressing tool I wanted to use. There it is right there. It's like these trolls that, you know, jump into your videos. They have nothing better to do than to just come in and try to get attention. It's like, you know what? Go get a life. Go mind your own business. All right. Okay, so we will offset this a little bit. We're going to do some layering here. So sometimes on my passport cards, this is where I would put maybe like an open journal page, or, you know, so I can write a little message. If you do want to use it like a greeting card, you can, you know, put some paper that has some lines or something to be able to type a little note. So if you want to use ephemera on everything, then sometimes I'll do little note cards and stick them here in the pocket. But you can certainly still use it as a greeting card, and then, you know, either type, you know, add your message here or put it inside of the pocket. So it certainly still can work as a greeting card. All right, so I know I'm going to put a little message on top, so let me just move that down a little bit. I like to put like little messages up here. Yeah, Curly, I have Debbie J as my moderator right now, and I know you can do it ahead of time. Typically when I'm doing my lives, I don't plan ahead, but yeah, I need to probably get a little bit better at that. All right. Okay, so there is my second page. So in the kit, you are going to get 4 little paper dolls. And then I'm also going to include, so Donna says this is turning out so cute. Thanks, Donna. I have a lot of these cut out from Valentine's Day from last year, so I'm going to stick some of these in the kit as well. So the kit is not, gotta fix my hat. The kit is not only going to have enough to make your passport card, but I'm going to stick in a lot of other stuff in there too, just to help clean off some of my desk. So let's see, they're really hitting every live I've been on lately. Yeah, the trolls, like I said, they don't have nothing better to do than to bother us, right? Okay, so there's my second page. Let's go to our third page. So the third page, what are we gonna do? What did we do on this one? So again, oh, okay, so on this one, I did ephemera here, and then I did ephemera here. So if you wanted to, because I'm going to stick one of these in the kit, this could also be your front page, and then use this as the churner. There's a lot of ways you can go. So I'm going to stick some of those in the kits as well. All right, so back of this page. So just kind of digging through my stuff here. Ooh, The sun's starting to come out. There we go. So another thing I like to do is use these little paper clips. So these are from Tim Holtz. And if you want to add ephemera, but not the viewfinders, yeah. I shared that yesterday. My husband has a shop where he sells vintage viewfinders and viewfinder reels, and he gives me the ones that aren't in good shape. So I craft with the bad ones. My hands keep slipping. All right, so I have these little paper clips here that I'll use sometimes to add my ephemera pieces. So if I don't want to glue it down, maybe I just want to, I don't know, add them, but be able to not have them glued down, then I'll use these little paper clips. And these paper clips don't come in the kit, but you can get those at your local craft store. They're the Tim Holtz line, the Ideology. But yeah, I like to do that as well. It's just add your ephemera pieces here. You can also do little tucks. I think in one of my videos I shared creating little tucks, and you can do that as well. So this is a way where you can maybe write a message on something like this, and then you can just stick it on. So if you do want to write a little message to the person you're giving this to, you can do that as well. All right, and then for the back, we're gonna put something up here. Let me see what we're gonna do. All right, so we could put that so it shows that. Or we could put little stickers. I think maybe that's what I'll do. So I'm just going to get out my sticker book. Yeah, you probably could make these yourself. They're probably not real difficult to make. See, I need to have my bobby pin. All right, so let's see, what do I want to put here? I think I'm going to do the black. Faraway Places and Darling Adventures. All right, will that fit? Yeah. So let me just put a sticker here. And what I love about this design is because you have the layers, you can put little messages on the top. I'm just going to add a little bit more glue. Yeah, this design is very versatile, just depending on the paper and the ephemera that you use. It's one of my favorite designs. All right, so there's that. And then I want to put another message here. So that says Faraway Places and Darling Adventures. And then let's see here. Maybe Beautiful Day. Believe it, it's a wonderful life, beautiful day. All right. Beautiful day. So if you guys missed the beginning part of the video, scrapbook.com is having a sale today and tomorrow, or until supplies last, on those magic mats. 2 for $10, I think is what it was. I put the link in my description box, so if you guys want to take advantage of that, go through the link. It does help me with a small percentage for affiliates. I ordered my mats because everybody's been talking about those magic mats. But yeah, check it out if you've been thinking about getting that mat. All right, so here we go. So we got a message here, a message here. These stickers do not come in the kit, but I just wanted to share with you different things you can do. Now I'm just looking for something small to put here. Oh, travel maybe. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, my hat keeps slipping. How do you guys like my hat? I don't get to use it very much anymore. I did when I traveled for business. And I have a cute little matching scarf. So there we go. I like it. So yeah, so on these cards, I've used stickers like this. I've used remnant rubs. Anything just to add a little bit of interest is fun. And you can make these, like in the hat, thank you. Yeah, I had to go with the whole Parisian theme. Thanks, Rita. So it's great because you can make these so different, so this was my demo, and then this is the one that we're creating. So they're similar but not the same. You can just decorate it up the way you want to. All right, so we've got those pages. I think I'm going to put another something here. Maybe a remnant rub. Let's see. So here are my remnant rubs. Let's see. I don't know. Something. Let's see. Go with your hearts. Imagine. Prize above. All sorts of stuff. Seen and noted. Adventures. Ooh. Important details. Places we go. That would be good. So I got these little containers at Hobby Lobby. They're like the photo containers. And they work great to store my stuff. All right, so let's put the little remnant rub. Places we go. I think I'm going to put it right here. Or maybe right here. No, right here. Or I could put it up there. Too many choices. Okay. All right, so you guys don't forget, if you haven't given me a thumbs up on the video, go ahead and smash the like button, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you forget. All right, so love this life. I'm just putting these little stickers all over the place. Too old for the cold. I'm too old for the heat. That's why we left Phoenix. It was too dang hot. All right, so that's looking good. I don't know if I'm going to put anything here. You can. I seem to be putting little messages on every page. But since those kind of look together, I think I'll just keep that. Susie's in the house. Hi, Susie. Late to the party today. Monica, will you be live tomorrow around the same time? Yep, Tomorrow I will go live again. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, so if you guys have any suggestions or recommendations for tomorrow, let me know. But yep, I will be live tomorrow. Same time, same place, same bat channel. I don't know about the weekend though. So we'll see about the weekend. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be able to do the weekend, but we'll see. All right. So just trying to decide if I want to decorate this up. So you can decorate this up as well. I might just put my ephemera pieces in here. All right, so once you've got everything decorated, New Year's Eve. Oh gosh, Susie, I'm gonna have to come up with a design because I don't have a design. But yeah, I could do that. All right, so I love this little pocket. It's great to stick your ephemera pieces in here. Or a gift card, anything like that is wonderful. Let's see here. Just trying to decide what I'm going to put down here. Maybe I'll do the pink. All right. So these are little tickets, vintage tickets that I have. I will put some of the vintage tickets in the kit. I've got 5 kits over in the shop, you guys. Just 5. So yeah, I could. Rainbow Obsidian is suggesting maybe do a small book. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I haven't done any journals, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll just take some time and put a journal together. I did do a book yesterday, a Valentine's Day book. Was that yesterday? Yesterday or the day before? I put together a little book. But yeah, I could do a bigger book maybe. I've got a few designs for accordion books. So I'll see what I can do. That might work for tomorrow. All right, and then let's see, maybe another remnant rub. All right, what should I put here? Discover, journal. I'm just looking through I guess I could do that on screen, right? These are my remnant rubs I'm looking through. Let's see. Halloween probably wouldn't be appropriate. Maybe one of these. So one of my favorite remnant rubs. Yeah, no, rainbow. I love the idea. I think that might work for tomorrow. So one of my favorite remnant rubs is the specimen one. As you can see, I just bought another one, but I love this because it has numbers. It has great letters. This is one of my favorite ones. So Rita, I've been off work this week, so I've been doing lives every day around 2 o'clock-ish. Unfortunately, I got to go back to work next week. But I am going to do a live probably once a week. So I've been doing them on Sunday afternoons around 2 o'clock. But I'm looking for recommendations to see what everybody wants to do after this. Donna, no, I haven't finished my tin tops yet. I need to get back to it. I think, and the reason I haven't is because I think I'm going to do a video on it. I won't necessarily do a live, but I'm going to do a video because projects like that tend to take a little bit more time, and then I can edit it. You know, these lives are just fun playtime. And for the actual tin top, I think I want to do a true tutorial. So that's why I haven't done that yet. But I have it on my to-do list. All right. And I know that Debbie J does her lives on Tuesday afternoon. Rita, I'm in Arizona, so we don't change time zones. Half of the year we are on West Coast time, half of the year we're on Mountain time. Right now we're on Mountain time, so 2 hours behind East Coast, if that helps. Yep, I'm going to, like I said, Donna, I think I'm going to do a full-on video, and it's on my to-do list. All right, and then I think I'm going to do another remnant rub there. I love these remnant rubs. They are smaller than stamps, but they look like stamps, and I think that's why I like them. I have some fun things in store next year. As you guys probably know, you've heard me talk about my shop where I have the Backstage Pass, and that gives you a subscription to all of my digital images in my shop for an annual pass. And I plan on doing tutorials on how to use a lot of my kits. So that is the plan. So let's see here. Rainbow is asking what is a tin top. So let me share that with you if I can find it. All right. So this is a tin top, you guys. These are being discontinued by Tim Holtz. So if you're going to get them, get them. I plan on doing a video tutorial on this. This is just a play. But I'm going to do a whole little booklet. This was just where I was playing. But a little booklet that will hold, you know, hold these in here. So that's what a tin top is. But I plan on doing a full-on tutorial on this, taped, not live. So that's going to be coming down the line. Okay, I just lost my hat. Let's try this again. I got to have my hat on. Okay, so, all right. So that's pretty much it, you guys. That is the passport card. Some other ideas. I picked up these a while ago. These little I don't know if you can see that. It's like a passport charm. You can stick these. Let me see here. It's my little junk box. So yeah, you can put these little clips here. Those work well. I also have these here that are fun. You know, you can stick little clips in here. But what I wanted to show you is my junk tin. Are these little clips, and then you can put little dangly charms here. So if you wanted to do like a charm and stick this on, let me cut this off. All right. These are just ideas, guys. So once you have your book finished, you probably would have to put like a little hanging thing, but yeah, you can put like little charms. That's not, you'd want more hanging down, but just kind of showing you here. So yeah, you can stick little charms on it. But there's a lot of fun things you can do with these passport cards to dress it up a bit. I'm going to continue to play a little bit. I've only been on for about an hour, so I think I'm going to play a little bit more to give you a few more ideas on what you can do with these ephemera pieces. Like I said, in the kit, I am going to give you one of these, so I want to put a couple of these together. So if you want to stick around, you can definitely stick around. I'm going to stay online for probably about 30 more minutes, but this was the tutorial today. So lots of ways you can go with these passport books. I love them. I think they're very versatile and a lot of fun to create. So like I said, there are, yeah, the charms are great. I always like doing little additions. I sell these finished cards in my shop. In fact, I used to be a card maker and selling just cards. That's where my name Taylormadecards4u kind of came into play, because my last name is Taylor. And I used to make and sell greeting cards, and I still do sell my cards, but now I'm more into digital. My shop is digital, it's vintage, it's more towards that, not just cards. But typically any cards that I make, I do sell as well. But that's kind of how the whole name came about, was a take on my last name Taylor, and then Taylor Made Cards. But to get to my point, so yeah, when I used to sell these in my shop, and by the way, I probably will be selling these in my shop, so after the video you can look for the links if you want them. But you know, I like putting little charms on them just as a little extra. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. One more plug, I do have these in the shop. I have them listed right now. I think I have 5 of them. So if you do want a kit to make these Valentine's passport cards, get them while they're available. All right, so what's next? I want to play with some of these Viewmasters. So you guys have seen me with these the last couple of days, and I have videos out on my YouTube channel. Yeah, thanks Wendy for the comment on the passport card. I appreciate, actually I appreciate all the wonderful comments on my card. It's a very fun design. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, I wanted to create some starters. So like I said, my husband has a Viewmaster shop where he sells vintage Viewmasters, but good ones, not ones that have holes in them. And he gives me all the bad ones. So I craft with them. So I wanted, and people ask me, well, what do you do with these? And people, you know, have junk journals, people make cards, and what I say is these are great starters. So you can create these, you know, just by playing, and then put them in a baggie, and then you can use them as starters. So let me actually grab some of my finished ones. All right, so here's some of my finished ones, you guys. I did some Christmas ones. I didn't sell out, so I still have some, but this is what I'm talking about. So this is another thing where you can change it to the occasion. So these are Christmas ones that I created, and you can use them as ornaments. You can use them as, you know, add-ons to presents. They're just fun additions, and you can change it according to the season. So these are Christmas ones, but I have some Valentine's ones that I made last year, and I should put these in the shop. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? I probably need to put them in the shop. But let's see. I make a passport card too with my one, with your stuff. Yeah, Wendy, you can make the passport card with your own stash. Absolutely. So these are little vintage Viewmasters. Let's see if I have them here. Oh. So I've shared with you, I go to estate sales and I find these old Viewmasters that I craft with. So I decorate them up and I craft with them. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing right now for the next 30 minutes or so, just because I want to keep playing. So that's what we'll do. We're gonna make some of these. And you probably recognize these, right? Look at this. Like I said, I had these cut out from last year. So I'm going to stick some of these in the kits so you guys can play with them. Maybe I'll stick some of these in there too. Crystal Creations. Hello. Welcome. So yeah, maybe I'll stick some of these in there. Like I said, those kits are going to have all sorts of fun stuff. So it's definitely going to be, yes. Yeah, Pam, I'm still here. We just finished the passport book. Came out very, very cute, if I do say so myself. And now we're just going to play a little bit. So I've shared with you these Viewmasters. So I thought it was about time we played a little bit live with this. And then maybe we'll use these slides as well. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is kind of figure out your theme. So when I play with these, if I'm going to work with bigger pieces of ephemera, like say this will be my focal, that's actually a little bit too big, then I won't necessarily use this. But if I'm going to put this as a centerpiece, then I may not put too much on this. So there's lots of ways you can go. Let me see if I have any more examples. So here's another example of using those slides. I made a bookmark. And then here's an example of a slide. This is actually the Tim Holtz die cut, but it's kind of the same concept. And then there's another Christmas one. Yeah. So yeah, just lots of ways you can go with these. All right, so enough chatter, Monica, and let's get to creating. So these are going to be Valentine's ones. Stop with the chit chat and start creating. All right. So what are we going to do? So isn't she cute? I think she would be very cute. Maybe a little ticket. That might be too big. So she's a Parisian image. I might include that in the kit too. I don't know yet. I just found this, so it's new to me as well. It's kind of big for the Viewmaster though. Let's see. So I have some of this extra ephemera sitting here on my desk. So that's what we're going to play. And the pieces don't have to be, you know, right in the center. They can come off the side a little bit. In fact, I think it kind of adds to the design when it comes off a little bit. And then you can put your little, you know, your little image in the front here. So that's cute. Maybe we'll do that. And then this is where I also use these. So these are I think they're called hinge clips from Tim Holtz. And I use these on top. So that's kind of what I do with these. All right. Pam is eating lunch. What's on the menu, Pam? So we went out to dinner last night. I think I shared with you yesterday. We were going to go to a steakhouse called Dry Gulch, and we did that last night. Oh, and I had the best steak. But I started my diet today. So, you know, all that holiday cooking and candy and baking caught up with me. So the diet started today. So needless to say, I haven't had lunch. I had breakfast, but not lunch. All right. So just adding some ephemera here. And with the wet glue, I can, you know, kind of adjust it as I need to. All right. Chicken soup. Let's see. Azel's chicken strips and mashed potatoes with gravy. Ooh, that sounds good. Mashed potatoes and gravy is one of my favorite. I also like baked potatoes too. Yeah, I've never heard of Azel's. You're saying it's a local chain. All right, so if I wanted to, I can do that, but that kind of covers up my pieces, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to put that right there. And then these are also good for little stickers. Let's see. So you can add these stickers I get at Hobby Lobby, but you can add these also. I think they're really cute. I've done that before. Maybe we'll do that. I did a video on these, you guys. If you didn't check it out, those were kind of fun. These are like slides that I made. So I have a video in my YouTube videos on these. And I am looking for something. So I was just looking for some more of these because these are great to add to your little designs. All right, so that's cute. So Donna said she made pulled pork stuffed baked potatoes. Oh, that sounds so good. I love baked potatoes. Baked potatoes are so bad for you, though. Oh. All right. Cute. Okay, let's see what else I have here on my desk. And let's see what else do I have? It's kind of cute on its own. What do you think? Lasagna for New Year's. Oh, Rita, that sounds wonderful. Oh, this little piece fell out, so maybe I'll just stick it right in here. Waste not, want not. I like it. All right. And then once you have your images down, you can add little sentiments. So, working off my book here. Thanks, Donna. Let's see. Make a wish, enjoy today, do your best. Love you. That will work. So let's see. Crystal says, not too far from us is a fire. Ooh, that's not good. The whole town is being evacuated. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll just do like a love you. Where should we put this? Lots of choices where this could go. So this is going to be upright like that. I could do it on the side. I have glue, so I want to be careful about my placement because once it goes down, it goes down. Maybe I'll just stick it there. And that's how easy it is to create with these. So there's my first one. And these are just smalls. So any of your small ephemera pieces, you can decorate like this. You can also use these. So let's go ahead and let's maybe create this. All right, so this is going to be my focal here. Or, you know, these could be focals too as well. That kind of works on its own though, I think. Let's see what we got in here. This is my bag of Valentines from last year. Completely and perfectly and incandescently happy. Who knows what that line is from. It's a hint. It's my favorite movie. I like it a lot. I'm just digging through my stuff here. Don't mind me. All right. So I have this from yesterday's live. Maybe we'll do something like that. All right, so let me cut this down. Guys, I'm just working off of what's on my desk because I don't want to have to put it away. Also, Rainbow Obsidian says, I love how your art can be anything, really can't go wrong, except as perfectionist. Yeah, that's where I got into vintage inspired crafting, because vintage is forgiving, right? I mean, it's supposed to be rough. It's supposed to not be perfect. And I'm certainly not a perfect crafter. So that's why I love making vintage inspired projects. All right, so it's 1:16. I'm gonna go for about 15 more minutes here. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just putting together some of these Viewmasters. Now I do have these in the shop that you can buy. I think I have five in a kit, 5 in a pack. So if you want to get some of these for crafting, I do have some in my shop. All right. Okay. And then I have a little pink ticket around here somewhere. You know what? I think I put it in my passport book. Oh, I used my pink ticket. Let me grab one real quick. All right, so another thing I like to collect are these old tickets. They make great ephemera pieces, add-ons, and I use them in my crafting. And I like these because you can cut them and stick the number. You can use 2 of them. So yeah, I'm with you. I don't like Rainbow Obsidian says, I like things that look not mass produced. Me too. And that's why I like the passport cards, because you can use one design and make so many cards that look different. All right, so I'm going to cut a little bit more off of this. And I just want the number to show. Numbers are great for interest. I even have these, so I'm just pulling things out to use. So I think this little butterfly would be really cute. So I'm going to stick my butterfly here. Yeah, when I was in Phoenix, they had more craft shops, and I would go to scrap nights. Not so much here in Prescott, but it's fun when you get together with a group of people to craft. But you know what I find when I go to those craft events? I don't craft very much. I talk too much. And Pam, you shouldn't feel intimidating. I mean, crafting is about creativity. I mean, and that's what I love about it, is there's no wrong design. You can be so creative. You you know, you can get ideas from other people, but certainly you do you do your style. And that's one thing that I learned from Tim Holtz is, when I first started making cards, I was trying so hard to, copy other people. And I was not following what I love doing. And when I say that, I would maybe go a little too cutesy. I don't do shaker cards. I tried shaker cards. Shaker cards aren't really my thing. But, Tim said, you do you. You do, this is supposed to be your time. Yeah, we might sell our cards. We might have stores. But even my shop is me. I don't sell things in my shop that I wouldn't craft with. So I know I'm kind of on a soapbox here. But, Pam, when you say that you feel intimidated, don't. This is about your time. This is about doing what makes you happy. And gosh, don't feel intimidated, because if you feel intimidated, then you might not do it. And that's the last thing you want to do. So I'll jump off of my soapbox here, but just do what makes you happy. So Rainbow says, I like your crafting style. We are much alike, I think, but in our own way. And I like that you also use random odd things too. Absolutely. That's me. You nailed it. So Pam says she realized that the extended family wasn't likely to see their masterpieces, so my cards were pretty good in their eyes. Absolutely. Yes. Let's see here. So Pam says she's pretty much clean and simple. Once I accepted that, it was easy to send out cards. Yes, absolutely. And I'm not a clean and simple crafter. Not to say that there's anything wrong with it. I've tried it, and I have made a few clean and simple cards, but this is my style. I'm into layering. I do stamping, but this is me. So this is how I craft. All right, so that's a couple of them that we've created so far. So I know that these are already pre-made, but I wanted to show you what time is it. We've got about 8 minutes left. So I wanted to, and I could stay here all afternoon, you guys, but I know we all have lives we got to get back to. I want to make a couple of these. And these are also in the shop, and look at how small these are, you guys. These are perfect to add. In fact, I think we will. You can cut out these words and put them on your slides. So if you see something that you're like, oh, that's too big, make it work. Find a way to make it work. There's nothing in the box at all. All right, so typically what I do is I pull these out, even if I'm going to cover it, because I like to use this. Let's go ahead and cover this real quickly here. No, I think I'm going to go this way. So Pam says she doesn't have anything on her calendar, so feel free to keep going. All right, Pam, you call the shots. All right, so I'm just putting a piece of scrap paper. Hi, Debbie J. How are you? You should be a moderator on my channel now, so hopefully it's working. So Rita says you've learned whether you make clean and simple or very involved. My friends and family love anything handmade. Yeah, sometimes it's not to say intimidating, but it's what do you call it? It's a little stressful because I've made fancy cards like for my mom's birthdays, Christmas. I do a few fancy cards, but then they grow to expect that. Oh my gosh. And so I put pressure on myself because once someone sees some of my elaborate cards, then they kind of grow to expect that a little bit. I'm like, oh boy, what have I got myself into? So Yeah, I see that, Pam. She doesn't show up as moderator. Uh, so I don't understand. Debbie, I did set you. So we're going to have to go back and look at what I did to see if I did it right. I went into the settings after yesterday and I added you. So I'm sure I did something wrong because, you know, me and technology is not my friend. So we'll have to figure it out. Yeah, I thought I had set her up. I probably set her up as moderator on the last YouTube live. Knowing me, you're probably a moderator on one I already did. If that's possible, I probably did that. All right, but Debbie, you and I need to chat because I want to do some collabs with you next year. All right. Okay, so hopefully I'm chit-chatting, but hopefully you saw what I did. I popped this out. Don't throw this away because we're going to use it. And then, Debbie, how do you like my hat? I was going Parisian style today because we made Paris passport cards. But I also want to use this. So, nobody guessed what this is from. Completely and perfectly and incandescently happy. So, the first person that guesses what this is from will get my passport book. So, who knows what this, I should cover that. Who knows what this is from? Completely and perfectly and incandescently happy. So the first person that names that movie will get my passport book. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this down. This is one of my favorite movies. In fact, I haven't watched it. I'm going to watch it probably New Year's Day. So earlier in the live, nope, not Princess Bride, nope. Let's see. So Debbie can mod first. Pride and Prejudice, Curly T. Yes, yes, ma'am. So that is what this is from. Curly T, email me at Taylormadecards4u at gmail.com and I will send you my book. Yes, Pride and Prejudice is my favorite movie. And that's what this is from. Completely and perfectly and incandescently happy. I'm going to just cut this down. These I think they're called literature quotes, are also in the shop. And I made them with old, like, typewriter font. And they're small. Serendipity. No, you guys. Pride and Prejudice. I also have a kit called Mrs. Darcy's Diary. Because, like I said, that's my favorite movie. Yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And that set I'm talking about, wanted to make sure she knows it for not for what? So yeah, these little words are the perfect size. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this down as well, because I'm going to use it. And these came right off of the slide. Okay, so what are we doing here? I think I'm going to, so I've done this a couple of ways, right? So I've added them to the sides here. I've also cut these down and just put them like that, which I think is what I'm going to do here. Keep it intact. And then, let's see, what are we going to play with here? I think I might use one of these cute little girls. So these are from Hobby Lobby. And I've made these slides with these girls as well. Super cute. And when I use these, because they're a little oversized, these typically go on the slides. So just kind of an FYI. All right, so yeah, I haven't watched Pride and Prejudice in a while, so it might be time to do that. All right, so I am just playing along here. No rhyme or reason. Yep, that's how that's gonna go. Okay, so I don't have a plan. I don't typically have a plan when I'm putting these together. I just, like I said, I have a bag of smalls that ordinarily I just dump it out on my desk, but I'm not gonna do that right now. And then I just, when I'm ready to play, I just kind of bring them out. So I want to fit in this message. So completely, yeah, I do. Pam's asking me if I have a favorite version of the movie. I like the one with, is her name Keira? No, that's not her name. She's the English actress. She was in Bend It Like Beckham. If you guys know that reference, it was a soccer movie. I can't think of her name though. She's really, really cute. Curly, yep, I'll get you that book, that little book, absolutely. But yeah, and the one with the tall Mr. Darcy. Shoot, I can't think of her name. You guys know who I'm talking about. Keira Knightley, is that her name? Yeah, she played, oh God, I'm going blank here. She played the lead. Oh gosh. Is that her name, Keira Knightley? That might be her name, I can't remember. But yeah, that's the one that I like. Completely and perfectly. Yeah, she played Lizzie. Yeah. Okay, and this is gonna go here, so I want to make sure. Yeah, I like that one a lot. I have that one on video. But see how, I mean, you can do anything with these little slides. I think my glue's getting backed up here. Rain Man, gosh, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Hey, Debbie, I made an announcement. Did you see scrapbook.com is having another sale on those magic mats? So I posted the link in my description box, so check it out if you guys have been wanting to get some of those magic mats. I ordered mine. Yeah, I haven't seen Rain Man in a long time. That's funny. So Rainbow Obsidian says, some of your work reminds me of Tim Holtz style too, with the ephemera and like what you are doing right now with the slides. Yes, big Tim Holtz fan. Maybe someday he'll discover me and I can design for him. I don't know. That's actually why I started my shop. Because I work with Tim Holtz stuff and I wanted things to complement. Yeah, but I wanted, I wanted my stuff to complement his. So yeah, big Tim Holtz fan. The zombies version. So Curly T says her husband likes the Pride and Prejudice zombies version. I've never seen that one. I'm sure it's hilarious. All right, so I don't know if you can see that. So I've got the little girl here completely and perfectly and incandescently happy. This is wonderful as it is. See, I even smudged it, but I don't mind that too much. So Pam says, one of his makers, Joy. Yeah. Rainbow says, haha, that would be cool. You got your own shine to things, though. Totally get your inspiration from him, for sure. Yep. Donna, he does live in Prescott. Yes. I've seen him several times. And, he kind of recognizes me because we've seen, I should share with you my photo with him. He has seen me several times. We go to the same Junkin places. Prescott has this annual thrift sale, I guess. And I'm just going to grab something to share with you. Hold on a second. So give me a second. I want to share something with you guys. That you guys might appreciate. Bear with me. Okay. I'm going to share something with you guys. So yeah, he does live in Prescott. I have seen him a few times. And I've met him, I've met Paula, I've met Mario. Hold on a second. And when I lived in Phoenix, I met him. So yeah, this was a picture of him and I. We were at a antique shop, and I met him. And it was funny, when he came walking out, I'm like, Tim Holtz. That's kind of weird for somebody to say Tim Holtz, right? But yeah, so I did meet him, and huge fan of his, but just kind of fun. So yeah. So let's see. All right, so just trying to get back to what I was doing here. Okay, so, but yeah, so yeah, not too far from me. In fact, I've been by his, I know exactly where his house is, and yeah, but yeah, I would love to design for him. That's a cute photo. Yeah, it's one I cherish. One I like a lot. It was a few years ago. I met him when I lived in Phoenix, and now I'm in Prescott. But I've seen him a few times. All right, so just about ready to finish this one up. So I was thinking, let me know what you guys think. on New Year's Day, I was thinking about having like a craft-a-thon, or maybe we just craft, or I craft, I guess. Maybe you craft too for a few hours, maybe like 3 hours, maybe 4, I don't know. But I think that might be kind of fun, is to do a craft-a-thon. So do you guys think that's a good idea? Is that too much? You know, I know New Year's Day is typically a lazy day. So yeah, it's a great time to craft. So maybe we can get something going, right? But that was what I was thinking of doing, if anybody wants to join me. Yes, Tim's Halloween and Christmas tours are awesome. Absolutely. So Rainbow Obsidian says yes. Donna says yes. So Maker Forte is doing something like that. So yeah, so if you guys are up for it, and maybe I'll do some giveaways. I mean, maybe I have some things that I need to clear out. Maybe we'll just make it like a fun 3 or 4 hour event, and I'll do some giveaways. And you guys can craft along. That might be kind of fun. 3 to 5 my time. Is that on the 1st, Pam? Yeah, you know, I know some of us overlap. We might just have to pop in and pop out. Yeah, so I was thinking about maybe doing that. We'll see. If I do decide to do that, I'm going to talk to my husband and see if we have anything planned on New Year's Day. And if we don't have anything planned, maybe I'll schedule something. So look on my channel for something to be scheduled if I do decide to go that route. And it'll be a long session. So yeah, Pam, on the 1st. Okay, so she's going to be on the 1st. But yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. And then maybe I'll do some giveaways and whatnot. All right, so finishing this up. This has been a longer than usual session. But yeah, so I like I said, I wanted to, what did I want to do? I wanted to show you what you can do with these. So like I said, these are the vintage slides. These are the Viewmasters, imperfect, right? These are the ones that aren't perfect, so I craft with them. So you can find these in the shop. And what we did today were the passport cards. So I have 5 of these kits in the shop. I don't think I'm going to do any more than 5. So if you want them, grab them. They're over there. And I'm going to put in extras. So you're going to get lots of extras. So tomorrow, so Rainbow Obsidian's asking, do you do watercoloring painting? Yes, I do. So I'll see if I can schedule something like that. I want to do watercoloring. I want to do distress crayons. There's a whole bunch of things that I want to do. So Pam is asking, will you put those on cards? Will you put those? I can, yeah. So these also would work for passport books. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you. So if you wanted to make a passport book and not put this, I think this would be a great topper for a passport card. In fact, I might make one with these and post it. But yeah, you can put these on cards. You can put them on, you can use them as ornaments. There's so many things you can do with these, and I love them. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it at that for today. Let me find my mouse. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do journal books tomorrow. I know that we were talking about that. Let's see. So if everybody is good with that, tomorrow we'll do, we'll make some journals maybe. But yeah, I definitely want to do some water painting, some watercoloring, distress crayons, all that kind of stuff, mixed media. And I think I'm going to also start working in my my journal book, which is more mixed media. So yeah, so lots of fun to come. I won't be doing this every day forever, just this week while I'm on vacation, but we'll figure out a time and then I'll schedule it regularly. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys have an awesome afternoon, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow, right? Probably about this time. I usually post what time I'm going to be on in the morning, but usually around 1:30 or 2-ish, so something like that. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Have a good one.